Alright, welcome Hoenn Division. This is Hoenn Division, right? This is Hoenn Division. Two PRs. Am I streaming the right thing? I am. Two PRs of the Hoenn Division. We'll do PRs, we'll be ranking the teams. We have a tier list as well. Do I have it open?
We do.
There's a tier list. Oh, I won't pick my screen. Yeah, this is the tier list. We'll be also tiering people. We're going to be going over this pretty quickly because the PR dog was not working at all. I had to fight the PR dog in real life. So we had some time issues, but we're going through the teams, saying our opinions. We are not gonna hate on anyone's team. If you just realize the team that you like, it's a good team in your eyes. Who cares what two other guys think? Um, so it's just my advice how I would look at the team. Why does Abemus now have those stereotypes? I have the. Why does he have Abemus now? I don't have the answers to that. They got to be fixed now. Let's just go over the teams and think our opinions and say what we think. Alright. I'm newer than Ida, by the way. He's alive.
Barely.
Yeah, barely. We both are barely alive. 70 should be here, but he just is not able to. He's not a good cook, so he burned his oven or something. Says he's late.
He exploded his oven, so his
Yeah,
poor food
something
is
like
not
that.
cooked. So, it's fun.
Yeah. So, this is Zenny team. It looks a very good. Oh, and it's Iron Valiant. It has Ding Lu, it has Lalios, Skarmory, Cloudsire. Very difficult to break. A lot of hazards. Conventionalists there to set up sticky webs. And Tenon can hit hard. Arcanine can be very good defensively or offensively. It depends how you use it. Um, First thing I have to note about this team, it's Heritage deck without a Ghost type, so your opponent can just spin away. I know it's hard to get the Goldango on the team if you're a first pick and still get Goldango. I know that's hard, so Goldango maybe is a little bit too high. But just to get something that just kinda resist spin, like a Ghost type would be nice. So you don't just set up like all your hits and it gets spin away in one turn. Also doesn't have a spinner themselves, so they also lose against themselves in a weird way. So like someone with Cinderace. I don't want to point fingers at someone, but I feel like
Someone with
someone in a
Cinderay.
skull
Hmm.
with my name and exactly as Cinderace. I don't play Zenithal in the regular season, but my Cinderace would have absolutely chord danced all over this guy. I already talked to Zenny Phantom a little bit, but does Bremogas get a boost from defog if you defog Bremogas?
No.
Alright, then ignore me. But I think still, in this team, Bremogas is not a bad option. It gives you both the spin and the Ghostmon you needed. Probably for
More
it.
spikes.
True, it also gives you more spikes. It also gives you spikes, yeah, it gives you strength step. It's pretty decent mon. Probably move Inteleon then, and Berserker. Don't think you really need Berserker on this team, but you already Skarmory. And just get Clawitzer. Clawitzer is just slow Inteleon. It's a bit harder, of course. And Bremogas is a decent mod. Also helps with the ground weakness you do have right now. You have Levitate on Lottie and Scar, of course, but you are weak. The other three ones are weak to ground. I mean, it doesn't. You're not team is not weak to ground. I'm just talking bullshit right now. You have good resist. But yeah, that's what I want to say about the team. Um, where do you want to put it? Or do you have anything else to say?
I have a lot of thoughts on a lot of the teams. I'm not sure if I'll wake up tomorrow and still approve of what I've said today.
Fair enough. Um, but yeah, where do you rank it on the tier list from S to D? I know you can see my team, my screen right now, but I've made a
Um,
tier list from like S rank to D rank. Where do you rate this team?
I'm gonna say B plus.
I don't have B plus, but I'll make B plus just for you.
Like high B, low A if you're feeling generous. What do you think, Daniel?
I actually think it's a low B team.
Well, it's ending up in B.
Yeah, let's put it up in B. It's gonna be ordered though. So let's say I'm sharing my screen right now. Yeah, I am. Let's say where's his logo? You're the crabs, right? So let's say the crabs are here, and I put myself above the crabs. Let's say that means my team in our eyes or our combined eyes is better. So there's a little to note, but we'll put it in B right now, and we'll see what other ones we're gonna put in B. We think it's better than the Zen Phantom team. All right, let me. Oh, I forgot to do terrors for Skippy's team. Yeah, I was
That's
prepared. Don't
fine.
worry. Don't say, "Oh, I stand." This guy stands not prepared. I was prepared, but then the dog said, "What about no?" and ruined my life.
Don't
Uh,
worry, we'll spend a combined of 10 seconds on KP's team, it's fine.
yeah, probably. The dog is broken again. No, 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 not that bad. But I can type in there again. It's Terra. No, it's Terra Valplume. We didn't talk about the
um,
Terra types last time. And Terra Superior. Yeah, okay, it is some Terras. I don't know what the types are. Sue me that I don't know. Um,
thing was
I can actually look right now.
fixed.
It's some. No, never mind. I can't look. I'm too lazy to click onto the raft page. Actually, I seem to. I will. I will. I
I'm
will.
pretty sure it was ground electric fairy.
Ground Electric Fairy and Poison Water Fairy. Just decent types. Nothing to say about that one.
Yeah.
So we won't continue on it. It's a wheel team, of course. So the spin with a wheel. You're very weak to fighting. Like very weak. Um, you have like Chiyu and that's it. After that, it's just you have ways to win though. You have win cons, but the team just doesn't fit together at all. There's so many gaps. It's fun for a wheel team. I think that you've got oh, for a wheel team. I think you could have gotten worse. You still have good mons. Just the synergy is not there. You have no removal. I can say what you're gonna change, but you're bound to wheel, so it's not your fault, Skippy. Don't worry. I'm not blaming you. They're just very easy to take advantage of this team. You can still win though. It's not like your season's over. You still have like TU who can hit hard. You have Rock Ball is superior. You have Blizzard to be annoying. You have Corona with like DD. Like a Lycanroc Dust can do something. Cresselia binds screens from when real or a Bomber Snow is pretty decent. But I think we can all agree this team goes in D. D is not bad, by the way. Like if I don't like an A or F tier, just for that, I think no team is E or F, or you just drafted like all one pointers. Then it's like a E team or an F team, or like a team for you. But D is like it's. I would say C is like it's awk. B is like yeah, it's decent. A is like it's good, and S is like it's super good, and D is like uh, it's So it's not bad. Of course, you can do anything about it. Anything to say in Hydra? Because I was just yapping.
Uh, you're very kind. That's what I think.
That I'm very kind.
Yeah.
Alright. Great wording by Hydra. Let me actually change this right now. I can do this, right? Yeah. Why is it that Bombas knows they in the person? Oh, because it's like my team. There you go. The next team is who is this team actually? Is it Spam's team? Am I doing it in order by
Yeah.
accident because I'm great? I
If
am.
you're in
Holy shit.
order, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Spam Sam is very weak. Yeah. It's a good team. You have Dragapult, Dread, Grimmsnarl. You have like Grimmsnarl, then Crossout about screens. You can Pressure Stall with Suicune. You have the Psychic Terrain plus a Lucia Core. Also like Photon Guys in Psychic Terrain. It's crazy hard. Quillfish to stop Intimidate Mons and just be a menace. Sets you pretty good. You have great Spidef walls. Great defensive walls. Spidef walls is just Suicune to be honest. But yeah, it's like if someone says want to play draft, like, and you want someone to show you this team or something, I was like, oh, this is a draft team. So you're doing it right, I guess. Anything to add, Mr. and Hydra?
I too enjoy playing draft.
True. I'm actually gonna talk a little bit more about this. I feel like I did a little bit dirty. The speed tiers are good, right? Something that is also good is the removal. It's pretty good. You have threats, so do you need something more? A Lucha defog is a little. It's good against Goldengo. You can defog the Goldengo. I guess it's fun. Hazards. You have threats for Stealth Rock and spikes and Quoth with toxic spikes. You can pretty decently put them in. So oh 7D is gonna join us.
Oh, yippee.
Let me say.
Robin.
I will ask him what he has to say, and then yeah, I don't really like the team. I like Terra and DD always. I'm a big Terra and DD guy. Like I've never used it, but I always feel like, oh, I want to use this quick expanding force. You get both, right? I think you get
Huh?
both in DDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get the expanding force male or the female's a little bit bulkier. I think male is always better, right? I don't know. The one that gets expanding force is always better, in my opinion. But you have a pretty good team. You have like, except for Goat, who's like always a little bit like, Yeah, it's Cantera, so it's not the worst. Like bulk up sets can be dangerous. People should need to watch out for like bulk up to whatever. If you have like a only a physical electric type, like Electrify is completely ass. Never using Electrify by the way.
Whoa.
Don't you agree?
No, I do. I do.
Okay. And, like, I mean, if someone likes Electrify or spam Sam, if someone isn't Electrify, if I'm not even spam Sam, then you can speak up in the comments and we'll just completely ignore you.
You need better taste.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool design, I guess. You can make an argument for that. Maybe it's cool because you liked it in the anime or something, but as a mon, just grab Eel, guys. Eel's right there.
Oh, no, don't do that either. At that point, grab a molder. Like, come on, man.
I don't
Have
know.
you ever thought about that? Emolga is basically just Thunderous Therian.
I had to think like a few seconds who Amora was, so I think that says enough.
Well,
It's
that's
completely doo
tough.
doo. It's completely doo doo.
No, 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 no.
Look! It's Neon Canary's team. The I don't know
Oh,
insider
oh,
for you,
Seven
Neon
MD is
Canary.
here.
We call you.
7MD is here.
Oh wait, I'll put him in. Neon Canary,
Yeah,
we call
drag
you
him
the
in.
video man, by the way, because you are the video man. Serenity is here. Unlike us, he isn't probably mad depressed and furious about everything and has maybe some life in him.
Hello, Mr. Oven.
Speaking of, look at this
So,
Rotom Heat. Look at this Rotom Heat. It's right there.
Perfect timing,
Perfect
perfect.
timing. He's right there,
wait,
guys.
what are you looking at?
Oh, I was here the doc, cause we were pretty pissed off, cause the previous doc I sent you, it started to not work.
Oh, I can't see the chat to this one.
Oh, we haven't typed
Oh,
anything.
okay.
I'll just send it to you.
Okay.
There's no chat. We don't talk in chat here.
Okay.
We are on Neon
Yeah,
Canary's team. So
is
did I
that the
send it to
first
you in
one?
Hydra? Did I just yap to you without sending it to you?
Yeah, you didn't send it to me.
I did. I
Is
did.
that
I
the
did.
first
No,
one?
no. Don't try to. I did send to you.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What? I mean it doesn't
Have you
work.
started?
It hasn't been updating at all.
On team what? No?
Uh, we move.
Have you started yet?
Yeah, we are on
Oh, we
team
moved.
4. Oh,
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't even rank Spam Sam's team.
That team is really good.
The Dragapult team. We didn't even rank that one on the
Yeah,
team
yeah,
list
yeah.
yet. I would say it's a 8 team. I think that's fair.
Where's Spam Spam? Is
It's a
that the Dragapult
Dragapult
one?
team, like Iron
Oh
Trance
yeah.
Dragapult. The Necrozma
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's really good. And I like the terrain as well. I think they could have done with like a faster maybe special or physical attacker, just because it feels like how Lucha relies on terrain and Necrozma needs like to set up.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, I'd
Uh,
give it a
can
like
you
an
see the
8, I guess.
doc and can you see the changes to MMD or not?
On the new dock, I can
In the
just
in matchup center.
in Matcha Center, I see the Spectre Rotom team.
Alright, then it does work. Then I was a liar. But are you lied?
I do a bit of lying from time to time.
What's wrong with that?
But
Gotta keep you on your toes.
we're just at the end we're probably gonna maybe move things around. Like, oh, maybe this is a B or something like that. You have freedom to do that. We're just gonna. I thought I told the people watching, but if I put myself in above like someone else in B tier, my team is, in our opinion, better than it's ordered in tier as well. But yeah,
Hmm.
Now we have Neon's Canaries team, the video man, as we like to call him around here.
Video man.
The Spectre team.
But
I want to put it in D tier immediately after looking at that guy.
D tier.
It's
Oh,
Spec tier.
today Spectre.
No,
Yeah, no,
no, no.
I agree. It also lost final last season, so obviously a fraud.
Yeah, I didn't get owned by it anyway. No, no. No, it's Spectre, Sneezer, Samara, and Eris. Four guys you don't wanna
Yeah,
see every day.
you like you're like, oh, okay, I have my dark type for Spectre, and Amorous comes in, Sneezer comes in. Both Hammerot and Sneezer have pivoting. Hammerot puts on the pressure with spikes.
Yeah,
I like and like the thing is, you could break with like all those four mons, and then you just bring King Gambit, and it just sucker punches everything.
yeah, that is true. The thing I do wanna know about this team, I'm going immediately into the negative parts. I'm sorry, but I feel like King Gambit isn't really needed here. I
Yeah,
get you need a steal, but I think it's better to remove King Gambit. Just get a different steal. I think even something
a
like
more
a Reggie
defensive
steal.
steal.
I think Reggie steal is there, right?
I think a more defensive steal is better because
Yeah,
yeah, the team is very offensive, and like if you want to tank any physical hit, you have to go max Rotom Heat, which is like isn't that bulky. The HP's
yeah.
bad.
You can get Reggie steal for 9. How many points is King Gambit? Like 14 these days in this economy. Where's King Gambit? I said 15 points. No, wait, 16. They're ripping people off. Where is King Gambit on the point sheet? Is it just gone? Oh, it's there. 15 points. So you get Reggie steal for 9. You have 6 left over, and you pretty remove like Flittle for like a better turret captain, right? Why am I speaking nonsense right now? Because I think, let's say you have Flittle. How many points is Flittle? Flittle's not 1 point. It's 2 points to Terry, so you have 8 points. So you're gonna go like 7 point. Let's look at 7 point. Psychic types that just aren't there. And there are no 7 point psychic types. 6 point psychic types also do not accept Medichan, who is fake.
Yeah,
But you
no,
drop.
like
Yeah?
the the Flittle choice is weird. I mean, like how many? I mean, I guess because they need 9 mons, right? But yeah, I would just drop the King Gambit. I know in their video they said the dark like the offensive dark pressure is really nice, but like I would have went for a more defensive steel type
Yeah.
because the thing is, what takes physical hits on your team except Rotom Heat, which has bad HP, and Gligar needs to Terra.
True. Like you get something like, is Iron Crown still alive?
No, Iron Crown's taken.
That's sad, but Iron Crown would be pretty good. But you could probably get like a steel, and if you want to remove that Flittle for a better psychic type Terra, you're pretty decent. Your team is pretty strong. I'm not saying it's bad right now, but the other negative thing. I'm not saying your team is bad. I'll get on the good things right after. But the speed gap between 106 and 86 is 20, which does leave.
Yeah.
There are a lot of mons like 95 speed is.
Yeah,
Make them easy. Me go or like a more bulky variant.
I'm trying to let me
I
look at the
disagree
doc.
with you. I
You
don't
disagree?
believe speed gaps. I don't think they matter at all.
I think they matter a little.
What
Not
speed tier
they're not.
gaps?
I think they're
Yeah.
not as important, but they are
They're
something to notice.
definitely stressed over more than they should be.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
say like
Yeah.
you should. It's something you should change right now. It's something to notice.
but yeah, like I think the first thing is getting a defensive steel type instead of this like caring about speed tiers.
Yeah. Also about that King Gambit is never clicking start rocks, so you have just one rocker. I know, and Hydra is
Really?
also not a big fan of hazards and also thinks they're kind of fake. But
I mean,
No,
yeah,
no, I've come around to it.
all
Don't
right,
worry.
like
he's back.
like I
I'm on
well,
the
I
good
mean,
side.
whenever I draft, like sometimes I end up with a team with no hazards, sometimes I end up with a team with a lot of hazards, but I always find myself just preferring to use the other move instead of hazards because I'm just like hazards is a waste of term for me. I can do way
That's
more by
fair.
clicking this move instead. Like I season. I think both seasons I had good hazards. I think that's it. I think it's the fact that I had hazards that made my opponent think I'm team builder, but I never actually really brought them, and I made it to finals.
Fair enough. Cause the thing is, Sneezer is one of your main win cons, right, in this team.
Yeah,
And I feel like Sneasel gets easily walled by like psychic types most of the time. No, psychic types, poison types, because it resists both stabs and most. It doesn't have like Zen habit maybe. It might
No.
not even
yeah,
have
but
Zen habit, but I feel like a better psychic type would help a little bit. Gives can a little bit more easily deal with those psychic types. Even though you no poison types, even though you have other mons that don't super effective against them, so nice to have it in the bag. I feel like a wheezing could be annoying for
yeah, Weezing would be annoying. But
if
like again, like Spectre shits on Weezing.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm not saying you lose his poison types right now. It's just a second. Like Fiddle is. I'm a very I don't want to say a mean guy, but when I see like a 1 or 2 point mon, instead of like it has like sticky webs or there's something niche about it that really thinks it could maybe turn my team, I'm never putting that in my prep talk. Because I am never gonna put
Put
if I play
Tarantula
you
on the prep dock.
if I play if I play but let's say I play Neon, I'm not putting a spot no Flittle, even though it's Astera, I'm not putting it in the prep talk. I think my team does not lose to it at all. I have his dad or mom in my team. I'm not losing
Yeah,
this.
I mean, yeah, you have a spot there, sure. I mean, I'm looking at the dock and I'm trying to find a steel type that would work.
Yeah,
But
Registeel is there for
oh yeah,
9. It gives
yeah,
you
yeah,
Stealth Rock, a second one as well, I
yeah. Reggie
guess.
still is there.
I
True.
think you're stressing the 1 point flail a bit too much.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think it's
It's
bad.
that
I'm
just
not saying it's
overpowered.
bad, but if you remove King Gambit, you have more points for a better one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, this is my favorite team so far because I like the colors.
I
And
like the
that's my
colors
opinion.
This guy.
My correct
there.
opinion, I would say.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
guys,
see. Wait,
the type chart has no red
what are
things in the last row. Okay, this is good thing, good thing.
what is my favorite team so far? You're looking at the ones. Oh, this is the third team, right?
Fourth, fifth, fourth,
Fourth.
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 Yeah.
Wait, which teams did you go through?
The other three.
You went through the
Yeah,
Valiant team.
1, 2, and 3. So we went to Skippy's team, Sunny's team, and Spam's team.
Oh, yes, keep his team. Yeah. That one's my favorite.
That was my favorite. Uh, but I think Spectre is a huge threat always. It's so you have some people just if you just don't have that good normal type, because most people sometimes have like the normal type they have. I think some people have like Emp Vomit and Chino as their normal type.
Yeah,
Like those things don't cut it against Spectre as a the ways to deal with it. Then you have to look at your dark types. And let's say your dark type is also offensive, like Zoroark, like normal Zoroark. Then you're just
I
screwed.
think
You have no resist and Shadow. It's so fast. Most of them fast on everything you have. And click Shadow Ball. It's not a good
I'd
day.
give actually. You know what? I'd give the last team a 7.5, and I'd give this team an 8.
We are doing tier lists, so it's like S to D.
Oh, okay. Wait, so what did we put for the last
Want
one?
me to share my screen while I do it as well, so you can always check that.
Yeah, actually.
I think it shouldn't ruin the viewer's experience. If it does, I'm sorry. But 7 D is important more. Alright, here we go. This is what we have.
Oh, okay.
So we have D. We can
Uh,
always shift this thing to large. If you want to say it's high B and this thing is low B, we can put it here. Because I think I do like this team more than the Pony Watch team.
yeah, okay. I'd put it A
And then this high
for
B,
now.
or you want to keep this A as well.
It can be A as well. Yeah. I mean,
Maybe,
it depends on the average of our ratings.
yeah, if we get too many A's, we just shuffle it down. It is the worst A. Let's say that. The worst A is not bad,
Go
guys.
on. Yeah, you're actually such a hater.
I'm in a hater mood right now. If you feel like I'm ripping off your drafts, blame the previous PR doc because it was ripping on me and flipping me off. All right, who is next in the order? It's artifacts. This is guys who need to rate.
It's Artifact's team.
Let me grab it real quick. The Cutie Fly team.
Pretty good team.
And we go to here, and I will put it in the document. There it is. Yeah, the rain team. It is not. I actually don't want to call it a rain team. I think it's more as a rain engine than team, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think if you
it's
remove
pseudo rain.
developer
Like
for this team, you can. It's just a normal team. It's not bad.
yeah, like all these mons function without rain pretty well.
Which is pretty good actually. It
Yeah,
has Goldfish to it's for Gen 9 it's maybe like a little bit on the average for speed. Cause 110, but with Swiss Swim you have like this guy gets faster, Goldfish gets faster, so it's pretty decent. Good speed F and defensive mons. Good offensive threats.
yeah, you've got like you've got your phys def, you've got your special defense, you've got your special attacker, you've got your physical attackers. I think like and Corefish like isn't a bad like even though it's like your only poison type, it's not a bad poison type. Um
Yeah. And no one
and
Hydra doesn't like it. I don't know if you guys something about to say it. Or you fails to.
Mm,
No, that died. Alright.
oh, hello. I'm doing testing.
We can hear your tests.
Fantastic. Yeah, Quillfish. He's sure is a pocket monster.
I think Coolfish is more supposed to be used offensively in my opinion.
yeah, I
What
mean
happened in this game we already saw, like Swift Swim, Sword Stance Liquidation in Rain, Terror Water just hits hard.
yeah, I agree. And like the only I think my only issue of this team would be like, oh, the fastest mon is one.
Yeah. The Swiss one is 110 is like the biggest issue, but then the Swift Swim comes in, the Rabbit Spin for Terrapagas comes in. Miss Megas can be easily scarfed. Florges, funny enough, to any PU players. I'm probably the only one who ever plays PU in his life. Like Trick, Scarf, Florges. It's not bad. You have the webs if you really need it. Like the Cutify webs are an option. They're not the best option. Again, I'm not a believer in the 1 or 2 pointers. I am not a believer. Even though I have the best 1 pointer on my team. We'll get to that soon. But I think the speed is the only one shutting it down. Um, yeah, I really like
Yeah,
this
but
because
like
yeah, go ahead.
there is web still in
Yeah,
Swift Swim. Like even though it's a 1 point mon, it can always get webs up with Sash with
yeah,
Focus
yeah.
Sash
It does. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. It's never gonna be there and do absolutely nothing. It's always gonna set up webs.
and and bulk mitigates speed.
Yes, it's true. It's some very good pivoting as well. Like you do, like U-turn with Landers and U-turn with Ogopan, flipping with Goldfish, Dawn Florges, Pillipers. Does Beautifly get U-turn? Yes, it does. Some pretty good pivot as well to get in your maybe other guys who don't really like to pivot like Miss Mac. Also just pretty good decent low tier mods as well. On the side, let me make sure I move this here card here. So yeah, I also like this team. Um what is else to say about this team? Yeah, the speed is the only real thing, but do we really care? Defensively, it's fine. You have Arc Shadow and Bronze Song. You have Double Steel. For all the people that saying Double Steel is bad, it's Triple Waters. No one cares. To have triple types is no is a bad thing. It's pretty good here.
Yeah, and also
Doesn't hurt the team at
it looks
all.
like the bronze one has levitate as well.
Yeah, they don't share any weaknesses, I believe.
Yeah,
No, they don't, because Bronzing is normal to fighting, so it doesn't really matter at all.
yeah. I think this team might just like edge it compared to the last team for me.
You want to
I
put
mean,
this one? Yeah, which one I like
I don't
more?
because the thing is like the last one just has 5 mons, well 6 mons that come every game and they can run the most standard sets and always win. I like that this team has more variety and
I
like
think
can
that's
run a
more
bit
important in
more.
draft than more variety, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, that's true. But like we've seen teams like with that just run the exact same sets every week, standard stuff, and like make it to finals and win even.
Yeah, yeah. But still, I think from this normal perspective, I like versatility more in draft.
Yeah.
All right.
This was a team that during draft was looking to be like Sun, and then in Grace it turned into pseudo Rain.
Yeah. Oh, I messed it up. I will go one back.
What do you
All right.
think in Hydra?
Why does it not work? Let me actually. Yeah. While we wait for an Hydra to. Probably he's probably dead, so maybe you should wait for an Hydra. Well, let me refresh the whole thing before we move on to the next person, because I feel like I just brought it
How
up.
can one tell if someone on Discord is dead?
Yeah, he also
Riddle
asked
me
this
this,
question. Big
commentary.
imps.
I did. I'll ask it again because I want to know what do people think.
I don't know how to tell people if someone is dead. I do not know.
Do you know 70? Any thoughts?
um, Trying to wonder if you can hear someone's heartbeat through Discord.
Well, you'd have to get them in a voice call and then put a stethoscope on them,
That
which
is true.
seems like it would be a roundabout way to
True.
check if they're dead.
True,
Alright,
true.
this guy.
Oh my god, whose team is this? This
I don't
is
know.
this team, my favorite team actually. Yeah.
This is San D's team. He's pretty doo at the game, I heard. No.
Okay.
Someone told
Watch
me.
out for fairy and watch out for the flying.
What?
This is true. This is true. My flying resists and my well, fairy isn't so bad.
I mean,
I've got Dog Fox and Weezing.
the Ghost Assist isn't great. It's just Meowscarada, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you can tear the Decidueye, so that removes it. And most ghosts are special, so Gudra kinda sits on all the ghost types. Like Gengar or something, it can click Focus Blast and still does like 40.
Yeah,
So it isn't like
that's what
useful.
I sort of like realized. I realized like, okay, I'm weak to fairy. I'm weak to um, what's it called? Like ice and ghost and all this stuff. But a lot of my mons take those hits because most ice types are special attackers. Gudra can take that.
Yeah.
Most like fairies are special attackers. Gudra can take that, and I have Weezing as well.
I
Like I feel like like those types only become an issue for me when they Terra. But if they Terra, that means like I at least have some sort of information.
yeah. I do feel most of the time with Gudra, people put too much pressure on Gudra and let it, because it needs to take care of so many multiple monster on opponent's team. It dies.
Yeah,
It gets shipped so early. And if you don't have you have Wish with Delphox, but I don't imagine you even knew or something like that. But you're never gonna use Wish Delphox, in my opinion. So
yeah,
it's difficult to recover Gudra on your team. You just have to realize it can't stop everything because it's gonna get chipped. I mean, you take 20, but if you take 20 5 times, you die.
yeah. Like that's true. It's like I have to sort of know when to sack the Gudra and know when
Yeah,
to use it.
I feel like Gura gets dies so much every game. Like, doesn't mean it didn't do its job, but like sometimes I feel like, oh, just you won 5-0 and the one that died, of course, is Gudra, because it just took
I
everything.
mean,
It
you used it before.
Yeah, yeah. I used it. I have this person plenty of times. I feel like it dies. It doesn't mean it did a bad job because it means it took so many hits and then you got on your sweeper and you won. But if you don't have that sweeper, you just lose to it then. I mean, the Gudra's, let me stop yapping about Gudra. I really like Gudra, by the way. Don't say it's a. I'm saying how good it is, but don't want to be too reliant on it. Um, Also, thing I really
Yeah,
like
I
about your
mean,
team is that even though I really like the season and run Frost, even though you have 17 points on Terra this season, I feel like you still have like, even though you had like no limit on points, it would still like what you would see like run fast and that's the way.
yeah, I think like if it weren't for the 17 pointer cap limit, then I would have had something else instead of Rotom Frost because I always wanted to draft a CGY, like
Hmm.
favorite mon and whatever. But like I'm happy with the team. I'm like especially with how the first three looked, because the first three, like Tusk was always going to be my team, but then Meow and Keldeo weren't on my plan because I got sniped. And then after the first three, I got these mons and I was like, okay, I'm actually happy with these 9 because I feel like they can all come and none of them feel like fodder. Like none of them feel like mons where like someone looks at it and they're like,
Yeah,
okay, this is never gonna come.
that's fair. I agree with that.
And I got hazards, I got removal, I
Yeah, you got
got
everything.
fast,
You have
fast attacker,
pivots,
slow
you have
attacker,
knockoffs, yeah, you have pretty much everything you need.
and Uxie is a glue. I didn't realize how good this mon was
Until you
until
play
I just looked.
until you play
I looked at
35
its move pool and
pokes.
I was like, until play 35 pokes, yeah. I looked at its move pool and I was like, this thing has everything. And then I looked at its bulk and I was like, this
It's
just lives so many neutral hits like it's nothing, like it's resisted.
it's so much better than draft. Cause same thing, I think it's maybe PU band right now, but it used to be in PU. It was like very low. It was so good in PU, it did so much, but in draft it can even do
It's
so
PU
much
right
more.
now, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's like in draft
Yeah,
it's so much better. Because everything you need. It's easy stealth rock. Like I it's easy to get set up stealth rock. Most of them just doesn't die. Even like a dark pulse, most of the time it takes like maybe 85 or something, but it just doesn't die in one hit most of the
yeah,
time.
and like 75 HP, 130 defense, 130 speed up, and like the speed is the 95 speed for defensive mono is really good because like I mean like last week, like in the first week, I made my Oxy faster than Suicune so I could stop it from like doing CM substitute stuff, and it worked, and I was still bulky enough to take hits because it's so bulky that it doesn't need to invest in bulk.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. Where do you want to rank your own team?
My own team, no bias at all here. Like yeah, S tier, I think. Yeah. No, but I think there are definitely better teams in the division.
Do you think your team is better than and which team, do you think your team is better than any of these three?
I think it is the best team we've seen so far.
I agree. I think
What
this
is
was we
Hunter?
to another like 2 years ago.
I've stopped thinking.
I think we move pretty much down for now, because then we just get 8 tiers and yeah, it's
Yeah,
division based. So maybe let's say your division gets correct and like everybody has a good team, but something has to be S and something has to be D, because
yeah.
compared to the rest, of course. All right, let's look at the second team, the next team. I think it's the Sand team, but I'm not sure. I think it
I
is.
think is it the Landers one? Blaziken?
No, it's the Exadriel, Glamora, and friends. This one.
Oh, that one.
With Glamora, Exadriel, Heatran, the Sand team. That's weak to ground. No shit. Who would have thought? Um, I feel about
Yeah,
this
something that
team.
has way too many hazards.
I feel about this team. There's some monsters that are leveled up. Like I don't think Sense just really needed. It's just bad Exadriel. Like way worse Exadriel in my opinion. Cause Exadriel,
Yeah,
if you Exadriel already has a rabbit, you maybe don't want to click rabbit Exadriel every time. I don't feel like you really need Sense last year.
yeah. I also don't feel like you needed the Heatran.
No, you can probably get something else like a better like maybe Moltres fits better on this team, but then you kind of weak to water again. And like no, I'm not saying oh you need a fairy guys, guys. If you don't have a fairy, your team sucks. I think a fairy is still not bad to have. Same with a dragon right here.
Mm. Like I like how they have the overcoat Mandibuzz and the overcoat Reuniclus to not like be hurt by their own sound.
Yeah,
But I don't know, like Glamour, Excadrill, Heatran, they just look off together. Like I feel like you could have just had the Excadrill, the Hippowdon, and then dropped Glamour and Heatran to get something else.
yeah,
Get get like another poison type, get a better steel type,
yeah.
and like because they got those mons in that order. So at that time there were like better steel types to be had and better poison types to be had as well.
That's true.
Like I'm looking at the thing right now. Oh, Iron Crown is free.
It is?
Uh, yeah, apparently.
Didn't you say it was big like five
I
minutes
thought it
ago?
was, but I think it was dropped apparently.
Maybe, but yeah, Iron Crown is something to look at. But I think
Oh, it was, yeah, because I think the Landorus Blaziken team used to have Iron Crown, but now they have Metagross. Oh wait, no, they had Metagross. I have no idea though.
I think like getting like a dragon and a fairy is still like They're probably something like Sylveon, probably, right? It's not picked, I believe. It isn't, like Sylveon is still left.
So the one still left, yeah.
A dragon type. Who is it? Hexus and Hydrapple, maybe? I don't know. I think Shaman is bad, so you probably should want Shaman out for Hydrapple, maybe, but that removes your speed entirely.
You don't need the 100 speed though. You have mons around that speed already.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Then you can go Trick Room actually. Hydrapple plus Ridiculous. Trick Room gaming with high powder.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not the worst.
You have regen to ignore the
Hmm.
sand chip.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. It's a
Um,
weird team, but also looks like a really fun team.
yeah, maybe just rather funny guys and then go ahead draft your funny guys and won't stop you from doing that. Or what do we rate the team though?
Oh, but actually, yeah, the team really relies on Excadrill just being the main physical attacker. And
Yeah,
like Amber Homie, I can do stuff. Sand Slash, I guess. But like, what do you do against like flying types? I guess you have.
yeah.
I mean, you have Glamora.
You have Heatran as well for
But
flying types.
where's the? Yeah, I mean,
But like most you have like fighting types, you're really struggling against as well. Like you really don't have a switch
like
into like a CC, then your Ridiculous gets into. But most time, most CC is like knockoff
does
as well.
Corviknight take?
No, I don't think so. I don't think no one is Corviknight.
What? There's still a no. Corviknight is taken. It is. It is. It is.
Oh,
Where's Corviknight?
I have no clue what Corviknight is then.
I can't. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I feel like the Corviknight team and the Skarmy team just eat this team for breakfast.
Yeah, I think your main attackers just get walled. I feel like all your main attackers get walled by the same mon, the same
Yeah,
type of mon. So you're like, if one mon gives you trouble, you just can't break. So I feel like it's a
it's a fun team,
C,
but
a high C. But I
yeah, I'd put
feel
it
like
like
you can
yeah,
easily make changes to make it like a B, mid B team, to make it like a good
yeah,
team.
definitely.
I think it's pretty doable to do. Alright, let me search for the next team, which is Gurk. If my memory is right.
Very good team, Gurks.
Gurk is a scary team. Where is Gurk's team? Where is Gurk's team?
Good Darkrai, Golden Go, Gliscor one.
Yeah, I know it's. Oh, there it is. It was at the top. Alright. It's very good. It has a lot of high tier threats, and I feel like thing with Gurk, it does have a lot of high tier mons, so this got him a lot of points probably. But I feel like the low tier type of monsters aren't bad at all as well.
Yeah, I think he uses points really well.
Yeah, like
Fast team as well.
you have good Spadef, you have good fast, you have decent, you have Gliscor, so hazards are fine. One rapid spin might be. But Colossal is a decent rapid spinner, so maybe it actually isn't that
Yeah,
bad.
Crossbow Terror is very fun, and Chinchino can tidy up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You don't like Gliscor doesn't care about hazards. Rai can run boots. Golden Go doesn't care about hazards too much. If you
I
like,
feel
if you
like
have balloon,
Riot Boot is the little of a waste though, in my opinion, always. I think Riot just benefits more
maybe.
from boosting items or Sash. So, but
Yeah, but like with I don't like with a team like this, you've got the hazards to chip things down. You've
yeah,
got Urshifu Rapid Strike. Golden Go can 1v1 pretty much anyone, even if it like is weak to it, just because of how insanely like well-rounded its stats are.
yeah, it's
And
ridiculously
like
strong.
and then in the lake, like you chip a team down with like all these mons, and then you bring in like Boots Fry or
Yeah,
Scarf Fry, and it just cleans up.
yeah, it's true.
Very scary team. And like the resistances are really good.
True. Um, yeah, this is great. You have the good physics PDF walls, you have good physical walls. Speed is good, yeah. There's really nothing bad to
Yeah,
say
I
about
want
this team.
like if we're being nitpicky, we can maybe say, oh, maybe they can just get rid of Charger Bug and then get something else instead of Appleton. But I still think this team, out of everything right now, is an S tier team.
Yeah, I agree. I think that those guys, you have like big threats already. You already feel like you have like almost an OU team. You're playing every week, and you still have to prep against those other
Yeah.
guys. But I agree. This is the wait Arsenal number 1. Wait, it doesn't. Let's put this guy to second place real quick.
The bottlers.
They kind of bottle PDL. What's. Um, who is next right now? Is it Big Howie? It is Big Howie. I don't know from memory because I'm so good at the game. Um,
That's the Landers Blaziken team, right?
yes, it is. All right. I don't know. I don't know if Big Howie watches this PR. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong side. But if you
Why
do,
are you gonna shit on it?
no. I'm not gonna sit on it. I just have a question, because I feel like you drafted the mons that you lost against last season. Cause I
Did
think
he?
I don't remember. I played you and I remember I won with Metagross and EO and Tentacruel. They were like my main guys against you.
Oh, did you win with like the agility weakness policy metagraph?
No, I don't know how I won. I just know that those guys just like I had like AV Tentacool that just didn't die or something, and like EO just was crazy and he had like a rain team or something. And like I remember
It just
he got I don't know, I think I also lost against low kicks. But I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but that was my thoughts I had about it when I first started. Um the second thing I want to say about it is you're kind of weak to fire.
he has two water mons. What the hell do you mean?
Yes, that is true, but I think he's still weak to fire. I mean, I don't say fire. I don't want to say fire the type, but I think he's weak to fire types. Because I feel like most fire types have like pivoting as well and are faster. Let's say we did that in the PRs as well, so I'm not revealing anything. But I have Cinderace. Cinderace cooks here. There isn't really he does something to Cinderace. For sure the burn chance, but I don't think you
Yeah,
lose the fire types. I don't say it's one breeze of fire type. It's over.
I think the team just lacks a dragon.
Yeah, probably. I think also I don't know if Whimsicott is really needed in this team. Maybe I'm missing
I
something,
mean,
but I don't see the reason for Whimsicott in this team.
it's HO, right? So I guess it's just there for like the HO support.
Yeah, but I think if you're bringing HO, I think Rabombi is just. I think Rabombi is still free, right? And you should have Rabombi here,
It,
and
it might be actually, yeah.
you got like sticky whips up.
I think the team isn't bad though. Like there's so much pivoting and there's so much offensive power. Like yeah, I mean this whole team's mindset is I'm gonna kill your mons, like break your team before you break mine, because it can't take any one hit. I mean it does have mons which like are bulky enough to just live like that one hit. Like Primarina can live that one hit, Metagross can live that one hit. Even um like Landorus and Blaziken can live that one hit. Um so it's like the whole team is just based on like, okay, where can I manage my sacks and like where can I just put on the pressure?
Yeah, I feel like Sandslash
I'm
is
not a
good
HO
out of most
player.
though. I feel like
I'm not
Slash
a
is
HO player, so I can't say like what to do. Like this is not a team that I would draft. But I mean, like this to me this looks like a HO player's dream. And if a HO player can pilot it, then they can do really well.
yeah, I agree. I just don't see the vision with Sandslash on this team. I guess it's a bulky defensive mon, but I feel like Sandslash is
Yeah,
just
I agree.
needs that snow or some way to.
Because you have, I mean, does Whimsicott learn Snowscape?
I don't know actually. Might.
Because yeah, I don't know why you have Sand Slash. Because Tentacruel does like spins already.
It
You could probably do
doesn't.
like how many points of Sand Slash? What could he do with this one?
You probably got like a glow tier dragon type maybe. Also,
Like yes,
70 little out of pocket for the watchers, but don't you have your wall match right now? Your PL?
I do have my wall match. Well, no, I told them well, let's move it to 10:30 or 11.
Oh, okay. Alright. But yeah,
6 points. Well, 5 points in the entire cap. What could you get here? You could get
you can also just remove Senseless and Whimsical and do something with that.
true.
Got like a second fast. You need probably just one thing with speed again, but they're pretty decent options.
I mean, yeah, Sand Slash to me here just looks like a mod that they wanted to use, like just like a mod that they liked. It doesn't look like
Yeah, that's fair enough.
it's for any reason. I'd give it a B.
Would you I also agree with B. I think we put it no someone just picked me. Oh, it's a life battle. I think we put it between these two, in my opinion.
Between
The Dragapult team
oh
and the Hazard Strike team.
yeah, fair, I agree.
There you go. Alright, next guy. Who is next? I already know who's next, but I don't know why I made it a big surprise who's gonna be next. Guys, who's gonna be next right now? Who is gonna guess? Who is gonna be next? Alright, there we go. This is my team. Oh, I really like the cinnamon sprite. Holy shit! Look at him go. What is a cinnamon sprite? I really like it. I don't know why. This looks more goofy to me, in my opinion. But yeah, this is my team, so I'm giving better insights, I guess. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Your team. I like your team a lot.
Yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's probably some better teams, but I really like the guys that I drafted. I don't know why. I really
Yeah, I
wanted to
like.
use Dinkaton once, and I needed to draft. By the way, I needed to draft the Squadra for a thing, so I had to draft it. But I really
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah.
Dinkaton here. I
I
just wanted
mean,
to use Dinkaton.
Tinkaton seems like a mon. Tinkaton seems like a mon that you'd use.
Yeah, and I feel like
Swampert as well.
yeah, I was about to say I was really people were saying like hyping with Swampert like he's the shit. I was like, oh, maybe I should want to try it because I used him. I was using him with AAA. Of course, there's regen there, so he's way better. But I just
Yeah.
really like his moveset, like flip turn, start rock, knock off, and then
Yeah, it's so good.
it's so good. On the prep talks, that says I'm weak to rock. For people that knew, I am not weak to rock, so I mean maybe it looks like I'm weak to rock, but Tinkaton, Swampert, and maybe even like if I Terra Everlock,
Single.
those eat those rock types moves for breakfast. Because most of them they're
Yeah,
physical,
like
so Everlock eats.
you've got so much pivoting. You've got so much like just
Yeah.
bulk. Like I really like how Swampert fits into the whole team. Like how is your like it's such a perfect ground type and a water type for the team.
Hmm.
And you have so much pivot. You have so much pivoting to get Espatra in.
Yeah.
Shifu Single's a great breaker. Um, Gengar has it's a mon that's like it always looks good, but it just does like fuck all in draft. But like I I I would like to see like what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah. There are different things going on. I was also when I was drafting it, I drafted Swampert and Tingaton and my Terry comes right after, and after that I drafted High Point tiers ones because I already knew these guys are probably gonna be like people gonna pick them next round. I feel like these guys just for their value like 11 and 10 points. I feel like these guys are like the best of those guys. And thinking
Oh,
I
your
wanted to.
Terra caps are like some of the best
Oh, I agree.
in
I
like
really love their
you could
ability.
ever get. My only question is you have 10 mons, yeah. Like my only question is why the Salamence?
So I was building for the thing, and I before I had Altaria in here, but then Ricky told me Altaria is absolute garbage, so I wasn't like, oh, I don't want this. And
I
before I
think with
wanted,
Terra would be pretty good.
yeah, true, but I wanted these guys with Terra because I think they were better. Then I knew I was
Yeah.
looking at like electric flying types, like Zeptos would be pretty decent on this team. But
Oh yeah, but that's a lot of money.
yeah, I
A
could
lot of
almost
points.
afford it. I was 1 point away. But then I was looking at like the Tornadoes, but then you got sniped. So I was like, oh. and I was like, I still need a flyer. I was like, you know what, Summons is pretty cool. Let's get that guy.
I like
Um,
Salamence. I think with that Terra
it's
is
worse.
like
It's worse.
it's yeah, and also like with the team, it's weird because you have your physical attacker
I
and
already have everything
attackers.
well, everything Summons does. I already have. That is true. But I don't know. I was just building. I didn't find the answer for us anything else, so I just had to settle for
Yeah, I
settlements.
wonder. Trying to think what I'd do. Maybe it's weird, but like there's a lot. Oh no, you can't get Latios. Tornadoes T is too many points.
Yeah, I feel like if
Um,
someone's got like U-turn, it would be so great, but he didn't.
yeah,
I mean, it's still
I wonder
scary.
if
Like Scarf Moxie and DD Moxie is something people are gonna have to prep for. It's still a 14.1. It's not like I'm
yeah,
sitting
no,
on
and it's so bulky that you can almost always get that DD off.
yeah. It's this how bulky is it? Actually, I don't know. It's like a
I'm
95,
looking at
80,
your
80.
yeah, I'm looking at your team and I'm wondering like maybe Kamoo, maybe Rotom Wash.
Oh, I'm not a Wordle Wash guy. I'm not a guy at all.
I mean yeah, I do the Rotoms in draft. Like every time I draft them, I'm all just stuck like thinking like, okay, what the hell do I do with this one? Because it's like not it's not strong enough to convince me to want to go offensive, and then it means I have to go defensive to tank hits. But also they don't have good recovery, and they always feel
Yeah,
like they're just about too like their HP is just about too low for it to actually like do much. But I mean, well, I mean, Maruton Frost did go crazy week one.
that's true. That's true. Let's get to rank.
I'll give your team an A.
Yeah, I guess. Do we put it
I'd say your
above?
team's better. I'll put it above my team.
You sure? I'm gonna put
Yeah,
it one before it. The white guys are next to each other. The white logo guys. It fits perfectly now. Very little biased, but I enjoy the guys I have on my team. I really like them. I'm happy to
it definitely looks like a stand team.
a stand team. Holy shit! I don't know if it's a compliment or a.
It
We will never know.
just
Next,
looks like a lot of like pivots and bulk and standard guys, and then like clear wing cons.
yeah, that's fair. That is fair to say. Let's move on to the bird up team. When I get to, there we go. The birds,
My favorite team.
the bird guys. I mean, we can't really say about changing anything because I feel like it's birds. So what you gonna change? Your V2 electric. Yeah,
They
no
should have
shit.
they should have got Thunderous. That's still free.
Thunder Asterion? Thunder isn't free, right?
Yeah, it's right there. No one's picked it.
Really?
Why not get it for you? Yeah, yeah. Why not get it for the Vault Absorb?
Yeah, I think that's the only switch I would recommend making. But that's it.
Yeah.
Like we can say like it's a bird team, so yeah, you have one Style Rocker. You have a lot of
Hey,
pivot though. You have a lot of pivot.
I mean, to be fair, flying is a type that many teams just struggle to resist,
That's true. If you're weak to flying,
especially
you're
especially
this
in
team
draft.
actually can cook.
So, and also Porygon Z, top tier Terra Cap. Like this mon is so good, I wouldn't even be mad if it was like banned from Terra.
Yeah. So I also like most like Porygon 2 also. Porygon, I feel like Porygon 2 can involve almost every type except flying types. No, except fighting types. And you have like so many mons that just sit on fighting types. Like a
Yeah,
Zapdos, for example, or like a
and
Zapdos
and
Galore.
you have good Physitif and Corviknight, you have good Spinef and Empoleon, and then Porygon 2 can cover whatever.
Yeah,
Uh, it's probably special defense for Porygon, and the Zapdos can go like Physitif.
yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
For
You do
for a
just,
bird team, it's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Where
really
would you
have
put
anything
me?
to add on this, but
Would you put it above the Sand team?
ooh, you know, I kind of want to say yes. I feel like the Sand team has more potential. Like if you just make a few swaps,
Yeah,
you're in B tier, so you pass it. But right now,
you can even go to A tier. Yeah.
the birds are birding. I don't know what to say, but there is a there is a birds. There are birds are birding. I feel like the next
Bird.
team we're gonna rate, if he don't put this in like S tier, he might get banned from
Oh,
the
yeah, this is
Discord.
Az's team. This
Yeah,
team is really good.
he might get banned from Discord if you don't rate his as team S. But
Again. Okay. Okay. This team is absolute ass. F tier right
yeah,
now.
get banned. I don't care. D tier. No.
No, this team is so good. So many good pivots.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
it
a
has Sun with Vulpix, but doesn't need the Sun.
yeah. I'm gonna immediately be negative. I know the
Okay.
Vulpix was a bit by you two, but people
Yeah,
say, oh,
yeah,
Vulpix is Sunset, no big deal. I feel Vulpix is so much worse. Cause I feel with Vulpix on your team, you can only have most of the time you're only having a Sun once. Cause you would have run boots, so you don't have V-Lite most of the time, cause you need to run boots to be honest. Cause and like some
yeah,
Sun mons can take like a non-weak move, but Vulpix it doesn't. It needs to swap out, and it's like so easy to abuse in my opinion. Cause like you can spam overheat,
yeah.
and your overheat is doing 30 to me. Like, all right,
I mean,
IDD.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't bring Sun at all because the team is so good without it, anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, like I know he picked up Vulpix
you have forced him to, right?
because yeah, because he said that I can pick Mons for every time Delibird gets a kill, and Delibird got season, so I got to pick Vulpix for him.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's true. It's not bad without
But
sun. So
I mean, it's
if I
yeah, it's really
was
good.
a service, I wouldn't focus myself too much on sun if you don't need it.
Yeah, such a good defensive core, Screamtail and Skeledirge, so much pivoting, such a fast team as well. Hitmontop is removal, but you also have Scizor Defog. Um, and I mean, like, you don't care that much about removal because, like, your Staraptor is going to be Choice Banded or Choice Scarfed
Yeah,
anyways. Your Dirge is going to be Boots anyways, and you have hazards as well. You have Screamtail with the rocks. You have Sandy Shocks with the rocks and spikes.
that's true.
Staraptor is literally just physical Porygon Z. Like is so strong. Like every matchup, someone is gonna have to suck him on foot to Staraptor. That's how good it is. And
Yeah,
Trevenant in the sun is not bad. It's really good. You can do like cheesy harvest strats.
that's true. That is true. Yeah,
I think it's an
it's
8. I think it's an 18. Like it could even go to S if it had like a proper sunsetter.
yeah. Where do you think if we put it though? In the A ranks.
I put it in the A rank. Put it right behind mine and yours. I put it right behind Artifacts actually because I think Artifacts' team has more like better modes.
Fair enough. All right.
But I think
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
team with a proper sunsetter can like jump.
That's true. But I think he's forced to. I don't know if he's allowed to swap. I don't know if there was a rule like on no
I mean,
swapping
he
basically.
can he can just drop something else to get the sunsetters. Like, but yeah, he has to keep the Vulpix. That's the bet.
You have to keep it. Alright, next. Isn't Hydra still awake? Because then we can trash talk his whole team. Testing and Hydra
Oh yeah, his
alive?
own team.
Yeah, he's dead. Alright, and Hydra team is absolute
Uh,
no.
Worst team in the league yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, his team's strong.
This team is very strong. Like, I feel like it's an early game team though. This team doesn't really like to
Yeah, it doesn't want to
make a
have
late
long
to
game.
go late game. I'm again immediately going negative because I already talked about Hydra this. I also played a game against Hydra for funnies. Is
Mm.
defensive mons are defensive utility mons in my opinion. They don't have like that great defensive stat. I mean, Cryogon has SPDF, but I think Cryogon is still pretty easy to do it like defensively, like in like defensively bulk.
Yeah, and like it needs Like Trampoline actually has a lot of good utility, but like its move pool to attack is pretty
Yeah,
bad, and its typing is bad. It needs to always tear it out.
yeah, and like
I
Sableye isn't.
live.
Oh, we were just trash talking your team. And Sableye is like it's a good
Yeah, I
defensive
heard.
mon. His stats, like defensive stats, are just not the best in a way.
I feel like you have your Prankstermon and Klefki. Like, you get another Ghost
Yeah,
typer here.
Sableye I think is good. I don't think he has so many because his first 4 months are so expensive. It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
He
and to
doesn't
be
have
fair,
the
the first
money.
4 months can win games on their own,
Yeah, like
especially
I'm
behind
saying, like,
screens.
oh, he's pretty easy to break. I guess he's defensive mon are really good defensively, but first try to stop the offense. First focus on that,
Yeah,
and that's
and also screens makes all these mons like more
yeah even
bulky than you
worse.
think they actually are.
Yeah. Like I heard, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything in Hydra, but I heard on Hydra is a big up guy in bulk up elephant, and that thing behind screens can be demon, can be an absolute destroyer. Like bulk up and wave crash.
So when I was building this team, I essentially, sorry, I essentially asked myself this question of like, how do you lose a battle? And that's obviously by your opponent knocking out your mons. So my main goal this season was just to pick super fast mons or mons with priority. So I would always attack first.
Fair enough.
So obviously, the speed is fast and jet punch, extreme speed, vacuum wave, I guess, on Blood Moon and then Prankster mons.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
just to be super fast and always have that sort of safety net. So even if I'm playing a super volatile strategy, I can always fall back on something.
yeah. Like you have a lot of no bullshit mons, Blood
Yeah.
Moon, Palafin, Dragonite.
And there's just so much nice support on this team through Klefki and Sableye and even like Dragonite.
Hmm.
Uh, I feel like it's a very hyper offense team.
Yeah,
not gonna
I
hide that fact. It's obvious, but
And the thing is, like Blood Moon, Dragonite, Palafin are all so bulky that they don't need to run like that much investment into their offense. Like last season, well, not last season, the season before I had Blood Moon, and every week I was running max HP, some defense or some special defense, and then like a little bit of special attack because it's so insanely strong that like, it can live hits and like hit back really hard.
yeah there is a trick room setting in the team as well, like Klefki trick room.
Yeah,
Is there
and
Blood
you
Moon
get
as
healing
well?
wish with Klefki, right? Does Klefki get healing wish?
nope,
No.
But Jolteon gets it, right?
Yeah.
nope.
No, it doesn't have a.
Oh, it gets wish. It gets wish. It gets wish.
It gets wish.
This team does lose to Arboliva though. Don't know. Don't know where I got that
Now,
from, but
if I had prepped for Arboliva, maybe things would have gone a bit differently.
This team loses. This team loses to Decidueye.
this guy loses to all my mons actually.
No. This
Where
player loses to Vulpix. What a loser. God.
where do you
Loses to
put
Vulpix.
the Hydra guy? Where would put yourself on Hydra?
I don't know. I've been checked out for the last hour.
Oh,
It's a better
Uh,
HO team than the other one.
then the this one, right?
Yeah, it's better than
Do
that
it.
one.
Is it better than the Sun team? What do you think?
Uh, yeah.
I'll put it right here then. You wanna move this one down because you have too many A's, or wanna keep it here for now?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is a bad team. I think it's a good team though.
This is a good team. Yeah, the thing is, like, I can't put that team down. It has to be A for me.
True. I get that. Well, we have 3 more teams to do. Next up is it Joshi?
And then
Where's
you feel too much
Joshi's?
35. Yeah.
Yeah, let's speedrun these. No, the no, I'm just gonna say them. Now our teams are gone. We can just speedrun the rest. Yeah, it's only about us, right? Uh,
Next team.
it's Joshi. I'll put it in right
Oh,
now.
this team.
It's also a team. I think he drafted the Monster Hunter uh team was I think it. So
He drafted
monster.
a Monster Hunter team.
Yeah, monster looked like Mons from Monster Hunter. So
Oh,
he's
okay, that explains it because
yeah
this team looks like a bunch of random mons put together.
yeah. He's very weak to ice. He's very weak to fairy. He's very weak to dragon. Who would have thought when you're using dragon spam?
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
it's a team without. I think Neon Canary said in their video, like Drag Mag would be good here. Like a Magneton would be pretty good here,
That's fair. Like,
and
I
that's
don't think their
and you can still
Megatons
get that.
is not allowed though, but
No, no, but like Magneton itself is still pretty good
yeah,
here.
I agree.
But I mean, it's a Monster Hunter team. We can't say too much about it.
No, stick ups are nice. I get they're funny for Cura maybe. You kind of don't really like Rillaboom on your team with Card Jump. And Titar also has Earthquake, right?
Yeah, Tita's Earthquake, and also like your removal isn't that great. Toad School is bad.
It
Noivern, yeah, can
is.
defog,
You don't
but
want to
that means
use
Noivern
Defog.
always has to run.
You don't want to run
Yeah,
it.
and that means Noivern always has to run boots.
Yeah.
Makes it hard to get your Charizard in. Makes it hard to get your Vikavolt in. Even Kyurem as well.
Alright. Where do we rate it on the tier list?
Uh, Low C.
Want to put it here or above the Sand team? Do you think it's better than the Sand team or worse?
I think the Sand team is better. The Sand team has like some sort of mode. This
I
team
agree.
is
Just a bunch of guys. It's just a
like the
bunch of
thing is
guys.
they are good mons. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this team gets some wins,
Yeah, for sure.
but there's just no synergy.
I agree.
Yeah,
Next up is trying to install Steam. Who I'm trying to find. There we go. Um, there we go. The center team. Center and the boys. No. It's hyper offense again.
very good team. Yeah,
It's more like. I want to say it was hyper offense actually.
this team looks like they went to like Smogon draft forums. They saw Kokobble Iron Moth, and they were like, yeah, okay, and then they just built from there.
These guys are like,
Kokobble Iron Moth, Kokobble Iron Moth are very good together. Like they cover each other
yeah,
offensively so well.
yeah, that's true.
Whatever Iron Moth doesn't beat, Kokobble beats, and vice versa.
No, I agree. I mean, they could bonus
Raging
both
Bolt.
struggle against poison types, I guess.
He has a crocodile.
Yeah, that's fine. Just you have Deoxys and Henry to complete this psychic blast that thing away.
Yeah, and Iron Moth has psychic moves.
Yeah, that's psychic. Yeah, you are kind of weak to ground in a way with Terraflame being your only guy that stops
Mhm.
it. Don't think it really matters.
I think also like pivoting, because yeah, like the thing is Raging Bolt. uh, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but Raging Bolt, Kokobble, and Iron Moth, they all feel like mons. Yeah, okay, they have pivoting, but you don't really want to be running pivoting moves on them.
I maybe multiple
You want
little
to attack.
exception in draft, but yeah, I agree. You don't want to really run. You want to run like SD or something, triple axle, close combat, aqua step, or Iron Moth. You want to
Yeah.
run Fairy Dance, maybe sub like Fairy Dance, Sludge Wave, Energy Ball. You don't want to really
Hmm.
run that U-turn on a like maybe on a Bandit set, like a Bandit Quick Waffle is a set. So on that set, yeah, go ahead, run Flip Turn for sure.
Hmm.
But I mean, you have Teleport and Deoxys. You have Baton and Hat.
And
U-turn on Talon.
the team isn't that. I mean, like there's Talent Flame, which is fast, but I like the web support for
Yeah,
Kokobble and Iron Moth.
I mean,
Lucario is a really, really good paragraph
that's true. There is maybe a way to sneak in Trick Room sometimes into a match.
with Raging Bolt, yeah,
But like the Oxys can like set up Trick Room and teleport out.
and Hatterene as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do we rate this team?
I think it's a good team. I think there are some things that clash, but it also just has mons that like can just win on their own.
It's true.
Um, put a high B.
I
What
would
do you think?
say I think the highest B. Yeah. Then we have one more team before we can
The Weekend
rest.
Bell.
I'm not saying we don't like doing this, guys. I enjoy wrecking teams. Don't worry. But we also recorded Peter Pickums today, and I did. So we kind of I kind of died there. I don't know. There we go. This is Frizzy's team. First thing, I'm gonna be negative. I'm in that mood. You lose to Earthquake. I know Twaki's there. You don't want to bring Twaki every game. You don't.
I've used Saki before. It's a very fun one.
It's good, but you're not gonna bring it like in an 8-week game. I think you might
Yeah,
win it 3 games maximum or something like that.
yeah, true.
So like
I
there's
think
other 5 games. If someone has like Earthquake, both your defensive mons in Doxpex and Jirachi don't really like taking this Earthquake, so you don't have a real other switch in. And then Annihilate, Kabuki Annihilate, but he takes like 40 from Earthquake.
I
But
think Greninja and Annihilate were really good. Like that was a really good
yeah,
start. And then
offensively,
Jirachi was like, yeah, Jirachi
steaming.
was like, yeah, okay, this is fine. Cyclozar was like, yeah, this is good removal. And then you get to like Baxcalibur, and it's like the mon is good, but it's just a fraud in draft, and there's no snows
Yeah,
and
and
no rail. I feel like
I
the
don't
only
think
time I
you really
see
need it.
Baxcalibur, I feel like the only time I see Baxcalibur do like actually not be a fraud in draft is when it has veil support or snow support.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like again no fairy maybe. I think maybe you get like I don't want to say an empty because that would be ruin someone's life. But like you probably need something that like a fairy type that may resist Gruff. You probably want something that resists ground as well,
Mm.
except for Twacky. For the
Yeah,
points that Excalibur has, because you're paying a lot of points for Excalibur. I feel like your
or
other
like
have better setup mons, so like bulk up and like Battlebond Gren are just
yeah. Looking at the team, it also just looks like because of the nature of the team itself and like the mons that are like together, it feels like every mon, every time, every game you prep for, every mon you look at, you always get full move syndrome.
yeah,
Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like because yeah, Gren has U-turn, Analip has U-turn, Jirachi has U-turn, Cyclozar has U-turn. Okay, Cyclozar you probably always want U-turn on.
hmm
Jirachi you don't always want to have U-turn. Greninja, yeah, you want U-turn on it. Annihilate, bulk up and stuff. I feel like there aren't. I feel like you don't have that great of pivots to get your strong ones in. Maybe I'm
yeah,
not
I
saying
agree.
something, but that's how I see
Yeah,
it.
let's look at because you probably want maybe a fairy on this team for an example, right?
Yeah, you want fairy on this
You
team.
can have like Sylveon again, or like
Fairy.
Baton Pass is something you can look into.
Mhm.
Uh, most
Wish
fairies are
support would be nice for Baxcalibur and also
yeah.
for Annihilate.
Yeah, probably Sylveon is not a bad shout then.
There's a Clefable.
Clefable is still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clefable is also still there.
There's a Slowking Galore. I can't believe our div doesn't have Slowking Galore.
Surprise. But yeah, it's pretty something like that. Maybe fixture.
I would take out Pex for Slowking Galore right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
Where
don't
do
know. What
you
do you
rate?
think?
Where do you rate this team?
I think it's a good team.
I
Do you
I
think it's
would
better than the last?
I would rate it over here, like in the middle of these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe here. I don't know. One of these two.
I think. I think those. No, no. Yeah. I put a. Yeah. No, no. Third.
Third here in the middle.
Yeah. I feel like all those teams there, like the first three teams in B, are all like around the same level in different ways.
No, I agree with that. I feel that. I want to send change things
Mm.
around, or still could you want to move something to S? But I think there's only one S team here, in my opinion.
I think. I think your team should be higher than mine.
I disagree. um,
My team should not be that high.
maybe just will just us preferences in ourselves, but you know what? I mean, we can. I mean, the people. I'm gonna post this video, and people
Pe-
people can still. If you
pe-
disagree,
People,
go ahead.
people can shit on us.
Yeah, you can say,
People
"Oh,
always.
I agree." I say Stan's team is like on this SC team. It's absolute garbage. Like I'm not gonna kill you for that. I mean, I might, but
Yeah, people can say this enjoy is bad. Um, and to that, I just say sleep with one eye open.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm good on. I was to say I'm gonna reload my fucking gun right now. But yeah, oh, I thank you guys for watching the PRs. I'll probably post it. I think it's Friday right now. I'll probably have it Saturday out because I'm gonna go sleep right now, and tomorrow
Yeah.
at work I'll just make the
And,
thumbnail
and,
and
and
shit.
Hydra's the best. My
Yeah.
favorite reviewer.
No, and then Pikachu will come out. I think maybe Monday. Maybe we'll do that. We'll
Oh,
see.
okay, nice.
But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.